Hey there, everyone. Come on in. Come on in and join me. Come on in and join me. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I am Tyra Tucker. Many of you follow me, many of you know me already, but if you don't, I am an author, publisher, and I am a transparency coach. I help women own their traumatic stories and also see the beauty in their scars. So today, well, first I want to know if you can hear me. How's the sound? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. And bear with me as I share this. Okay. All right. Okay. Just wanted to share it and let people know that I was on. All right. So, as I was saying, I am Tyra Tucker. I am an author. I own a publishing company, and I also coach. So I'm a transparency coach. And I help women own their stories, especially their traumatic stories, and also see the beauty in their scars. And what I want to do today is share with you some tips on writing your story. If you have a story that is like, you know that it's time for you to write, you know it's time for you to share, I want to show you how. And again, let me know if I sound clear or if I sound muffled. If you can just drop a comment and let me know, that would be really awesome, because I have both my ear thingies in and I don't know if I'm sounding clear or not. So let me know if I'm coming through clear. If you can hear me, that would be really awesome. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clear. Let's see. And if you're watching on the replay, please put #replay so that I know. All right, so you want to grab a pen or notebook, paper, all that good stuff, and take these notes down if you're interested in writing a book or sharing your story, which is very, very, it's amazing when you do. I did it. I wrote my story. I wrote the book Going Higher Together. I wrote Everybody Kneel a Day Praying. That one was my memoir, and it shared a lot of sensitive subjects and topics. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been there. I know what it feels like to walk it out. So I'm sharing some tips with you. And then I share this with women that you think may benefit. If there are some women that you know that are interested in writing their book, they're interested in sharing their story and don't know how to start, share this broadcast with someone who would benefit from this information. 5 tips on writing your story. And also let me know if you can hear me clearly. Drop me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. I don't know why I can't see the comments, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'll try it. I'll look at it later. But for you guys who just came in, I'm Tyra Tucker. I am your transparency coach, and I help women own their traumatic stories and also see the beauty in their scars. And today I'm going to share with you 5 tips on writing your story. So let's get in it. Tip 1, I won't be before you long. Tip 1, be sure. Have a strong why. What's your message? Because that's what's going to keep you. Why do you want to write a book in the first place? Why do you want to share your story in the first place? Think about that. You got to have a strong why. And women of faith, have you been released to share your story? Because the Lord will tell you when it's time. So think about that. Have you been released to share your story? It's really hard reliving the trauma, reliving the things that you've gone through. Once you start writing, a lot of that it'll come back up, and you'll have to deal with that, and you'll have to process that. And it's okay as long as you process it. It's okay as long as you deal with it and get through it. You may have to stop, put it to the side, and then go back to it. That's okay also. But if you find that you can't push past it, I suggest you go to a therapist or a coach to help you work through that. But if you have lived it, overcome, and you've gained new perspective, and you know that you have a message to share, you know that you can tell someone, hey, I got through this, you can get through this. You're ready. You're ready. If you're there and you're like, okay, even if you have some sensitive moments when you're writing it, but you're still pushing through. If you're there, you're ready. That's number one. Tip number two, self-awareness. Be clear on who you are. People who are self-aware have better relationships. They are more content with themselves and other people. Like, you make better decisions. You're more focused. And also, when you write a book, it's going to take you somewhere else. New doors will open, and you're in a different platform. So, are you ready for that? How do you handle praise, and how do you handle criticism? That's important to know. So, are you ready for that? Think about it. All right, so tip number 3, mind mapping. Mind mapping is a way to organize your thoughts. So I know when I was writing, I had so much information, so many things took place, and I'm like, well, where do I start? What do I write first? So mind mapping is a way for you to create chapters and create content for those chapters. You can start with anything. Start now. It doesn't even have to be chronological order. You can start with your life now and go backwards, or it could be one incident that you want to share in your life and just start making bullet points about that. But mind mapping will be my next tip for you. Number 4, this is a word that I love if you follow me, authenticity. Be true to yourself and to your readers. Tell the truth. Fact check. Make sure that what you're writing is factual. Check dates. Check old journals. Check, you remember those back in the day? I might be dating myself, but they may still have them they had pocket calendars. I used to write all types of things in those calendars. Check those old calendars. Check those things, and then it'll help you with your content. Talk to people. Hey, you remember X, Y, and Z? I remember doing that with my sister. Hey, do you remember when this happened? What was your take on that? Just to see if we were, if I was remembering correctly. Yeah, look back at old journals and calendars. I wrote my little notes for you guys. Okay. 5, execute. You must start writing. I know you may not know exactly where to start, but you must start. And just pour it all out. Pour it all out. It doesn't have to have a rhyme or reason, but pour it out. So let me give you an example. If you wanted to write a chapter on, say you were age 15, your chapter is just called 15, and you got pregnant at 15, and you went through shame, and you were feeling judged, and write all of that down. Write down how you felt. Write down what people said. Write down how you got pregnant, what happened with the baby daddy. Just pour it out. Do not worry about editing. Do not worry about sentence structure. That's why you have editors. Just write. This is what stumps a lot of people, because they're so in their head and they need to get out of their head and just write. Just write. Sounds simple, but it is. All right. So those were my 5 tips. So this is what I want to also let you know. I've started a Facebook group, and it's called You Write, I Coach, You Publish. And it's for women sharing their stories. And I want to extend an invitation for you to join so that we can get your story written. I can coach you through the process. It's a free group. But when you join, I am giving you a free gift, a free bundle to get you started on your writing journey. I will drop the link. Actually, can I drop the link now? I will drop the link in the comments. I'll drop the link. So do me a favor. So I love stars, I love gems, and I love hearts. So drop those for me. Stars, gems, hearts, if you are finding value in these tips. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will answer those as soon as I can figure out how to see these comments. No, that's not it. Oh, hey, I got the group in there. I got the group in there. Join the group. Join the group. And I see comments. So I'm geeked. So yeah, so let's just recap. Let's recap. If you joined me late, I wanted to let you know that I help women own their traumatic stories and see the beauty in their scars. And at the end, you can have a published book as a result. So let's go over them again. Number 1, be sure. Have a strong why. What is your message? That's something to really think about. What is your message? So let me tell you something that I think about often. This is what keeps me and why I speak, because I know that my testimony is important and your testimony is important. Revelation 12:11 says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they did not love their lives unto death. Think about that. He's saying our testimony is important. It's powerful. It breaks chains. It breaks curses. It delivers people. It frees people. Your testimony is tied to somebody's breakthrough. Whoa. For real. They're waiting on your words. That's heavy. And then he says, they did not love their lives unto the death. So think about that. Loving your life is, oh man, I can't do that. I can't put myself out like that. I can't be embarrassed like that. He said they didn't love their lives to the death. They were willing to put themselves out there for me, for the Lord. We're doing it for the sake of his people. So think about that. Think about that. It matters. Your voice matters. Your testimony matters. We matter. So my message, this is my message. My message is for my readers, the people who follow me, when I wrote my book, is your past doesn't disqualify you. That it in fact qualifies you. It qualifies you to heal. It qualifies you to transform. It qualifies you to empower someone else. Like, that's my message. That's what I push out to you guys, to speak, be real, be authentic, because you are okay. You're good. You know what I mean? What you went through don't disqualify you. And it doesn't. Just do it. But I do understand that it's not easy. So some mindset work has to take place. And that's where I come in. So I help you with the mindset work. I help you getting over those mental blocks. I help you see the beauty in your scars. I help you get through the process, because I will never tell you that it was easy. It took me 3 years to put out this book because life still happened. But I've helped people put a book out in 1 month. I've helped people publish a book in 3 months. However you want to do it. But I'm just letting you know the process. It's attainable. It's attainable. If you know that you're called to write, if you know that you have a story that is going to bless and heal, transform, empower, deliver, set free someone else, then you have an obligation and a duty to write it, to speak it, to share it. However the Lord leads you, whether it's a book as a memoir, whether it's a devotional, whether you want to put a lot of mini ebooks out, whether you want to journal, however you want to do it, but get it out there. Get it off of you. It's a healing process. Oh my goodness. It feels so amazing that no one can hold anything over your head, not even the devil. Sorry, I'm free. Thank you. When you walk in that, oh, it's powerful. It's amazing. So when you feel that, pass it on to your sister. Pass it on to your sister. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Pass it on. So yeah, I was going through the tips. I went on a tangent, but y'all feel me. I was going through the tips. The first is to be sure, be strong in your why. What is your message? The second is to be aware. Your self-awareness has to be on point, because if you're not high in self-awareness, you may fall. You may not understand when people don't like your work. You may stumble when someone criticizes you, or you may get the big head when someone praises you and forget to give glory to God. You don't want to do that either. So you need to be very high in self-awareness. You need to know how you move and how others move. You know what I mean? You even need to know what you value. That's a whole nother. I'm getting all into my coaching. Let me pull it back. Let me pull it back. Join the group. The link is in there. Okay. Tip 3, mind mapping. Tip 3 is about organizing your thoughts. It's about writing down chapters from major things that happen. So whether it's molestation, whether it's getting married, whether it's getting divorced, whether it's church hurt, whether it's finding love again, getting pregnant young or old, however, write those down, those major milestones that happen in your life. And then underneath, just start pouring out everything you can. Just pour, related to those topics. It'll keep you organized if you do it that way. Number 4 was authenticity. Be true to yourself. Be true to your readers. Fact check what you're writing. Don't always rely on your memory. Go back and look at old journals, old calendars. Talk to people, all of that good stuff. And then protect yourself, because I changed many names in my book. And you may have to change names in your book also, because you don't want to just throw people under the bus. And also, some people you can talk to and let them know you're going to talk about them. And some people, you don't owe them that. You don't owe them that. Just know that also. You don't have to talk to everybody. The only people that I talked to was my sister. I think my sister and, the lady that I ran with in the world. But other than that, and of course my husband, he was first. But other than that, you don't owe everybody an explanation of what you do in your life, especially when you're walking by obedience and God told you to do something. Just do what he told you to do. Everyone will never understand. So if you're waiting for people to understand and people to validate you, it's just going to pass you by and you're going to miss it. So don't wait on that. Just be obedient. And the last was execute. Just write. Just write. Worry about it later. Hire an editor. I have a few that I can refer you to, but just write. Editing will be the most expensive part of this process. Editing first, second is a graphic designer. The other parts, not so much. Not so much. You can get it done. So that's it. Drop me some, what do I like? Stars and hearts and gems. And if you found value in this, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. Again, join the group and I am going to help you write your story. We're gonna rock out. I enjoyed this. I hope you guys got it. Okay, good. Hey Jody, hey y'all. I can see y'all now. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bless you all.